Stop resisting!
Let go of me!
Stop resisting!
Let go of me! Let go of me! What the fuck?
Come on, guys, support the troops!
What you get for being belligerent?
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Hey! What are you doing?
Hey,
Leave
get
me
her!
alone! Let me go! Let me go!
Stop resisting!
Brutality! What was her crime?
What did I do wrong?
Hey, remember your oaths. Support the
Yeah, right.
Constitution.
You're a suspected terrorist.
This is not constitutional.
Back.
Back.
Anyone caught thinking with themselves gets 20,000 votes.
We really want to spread the word about it. Few people know about the NDAA and the indefinite detention measures, and we're just trying to get the word out. There are some bills going through right now that can help the situation. There's the Due Process Guarantee Act, which could reverse some of this, but Thomas Jefferson...
Excuse me, sir. Terrorists
I
coming through.
believe in my civil rights!
Domestic terrorists.
Let her go! Shame! Let her go! Let her go!
On your knees.
What's her charge?
Bagger.
Shame! 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 Shame!
Hey!
What did I do?
Sir, you're interfering with police business.
What did I do?
They are suspected domestic terrorists. Sir, stand back.
When is enough enough?
What did I do?
What, he didn't drink his milk and now he's a terrorist? You can't kidnap him.
Monsanto corn.
You should eat Monsanto corn.
Domestic terrorists, stand back. Stand back, ma'am, for your own safety.
There are a lot of detainees here at Occupy Austin's NDAA Day of Action.
Mother, I'm not a terrorist!
I'm a veteran!
What'd you do, Felix?
What did you do?
Did you just
He had
protest?
a lot of panic.
Did you take those flowers from somewhere?
No, I was gone jail.
Property damage there.
That's what happened.
Hey, tell him again.
You weren't even doing anything?
No.
You weren't doing anything and they arrested you?
Yeah.
Sounds like our future.
Nothing establishes authority like silence.
This is a protest against the National Defense Authorization Act, which is an act that was signed into law at the very beginning of this year. And it's got a provision in it that snuck in, but people know what it is, that basically says that if you are, suspected at all or have any kind of connection with terror, then immediately you don't have due process, you can be taken away, you can be detained indefinitely, just like that, in the name of security, which I think is in the name of tyranny. And I really feel like it's one of our fundamental constitutional rights, and it is possible that it can slip away if nobody pays attention. So I'm trying to get people, and we're all trying to get people to pay attention, so that this very fundamental right to having due process, right to trial, right to being accused, formally and charged with something. This is very, very important because it could happen to anybody. It could happen to somebody you know, and it could happen to you. And it has happened historically in many different countries in many different times. And I don't want people to think that it can't happen here, because the wheels are already in motion, the laws are already being made to make it possible. So let's start asking questions, paying attention, and voicing our protest of this.
It allows for the indefinite detainment of American citizens. There was some language in the bill that restricted who was or was not covered under this, and it exempted American citizens, but the Obama administration specifically removed that language. So it's now, they use some sort of term, something agnostic, but yeah, it can certainly apply to American citizens now. So that's certainly a worry. Naomi Wolf has a bet out. I think it's like $50,000 bet. She said, name a civilization in the history of the world that has had secret torture prisons or some torture prisons of some sort that has not turned it eventually on their own citizens. That there is the idea is there is none. There has never been a civilization that set up prisons for foreign enemies that didn't eventually turn it to their own citizens. So it's a worry. History tends to repeat itself.
A Mormon colony in Minnesota that was raided by U.S. military just not 2 months ago, and because they had more than a week's worth of food in their house, they're now considered low-level terrorists.
Yeah, I better watch out. I got like 3 weeks.
You could be held indefinitely without warrant, without
Unless
warrant,
it goes.
without question.
Thanks for your explanation. Thank you very much. Good luck, huh?
Uh-huh.
Good luck.
And we're in protest against the National Defense Authorization Act that was signed in on New Year's by President Obama. And the government pretty much raped the Constitution because it trumps the Constitution, it trumps the Patriot Act and anything before. And it's going to be giving U.S. military authorization to patrol the streets, stop you without warrant, without question, to check your iPhone or to see what you're doing. They could check Facebook, which they're already starting to do. It's messed up. This is U.S. soil, and it's not going to be any much longer.
We're here to raise awareness and to protest the National Defense Authorization Act. But I think the people that really are pushing for it are pushed for it more for just power, for control over the people. Because it's like you can use fear as a tactic. I mean, it's terrorism, manipulating people through fear. The government manipulating its own people that it's supposed to be representing. If you're scared to speak out against the government, lest you be deemed belligerent, which is the words that are used in the NDAA, nobody wants to disappear indefinitely, and I mean, this just makes it official and legal that could happen. No trial, no jury, no legal representation of the individual. And that's a really scary thing because that's one of the key founding principles of our country.
It's really disappointing and untimely that this legislation came right when Occupy and several movements were starting to get a lot of momentum with the populace and get citywide in a number of large metropolitan cities, getting ideas out and connecting people on Facebook and so forth, and allowing people to voice their opinions a lot more about problems with our Federal Reserve, problems with our previous governments, our giant deficit, our incredible and horrendous crimes that have been committed throughout the war, which has been going on for 10 years and still continues to be a huge burden and a huge problem for our country. And with these ideas coming out, people want to protest and they want to change their government and they want to try to find solutions. I think there are a lot of people who are very optimistic that the government can head the right direction, but it's very difficult to turn it around because there's a lot of just lack of care, lack of representation properly. The system, people criticize it from a number of angles and they all have different viewpoints, and that's a great thing. America is a great country in a lot of ways, and a lot of people really should appreciate the freedoms they have here, but they're freedoms that are being taken away, and with this act, we're going to lose the ability to protest, potentially. It could be abused incredulously, and a lot of people could be arrested and put in jail for 10 years or more, or indefinitely, potentially. We have yet to see what this is going to do, but we want to turn it around as soon as possible.
Thomas Jefferson said, "Our most important right as American citizens is our right to trial by jury." Folks, this is huge, this is important. Don't miss it when it disappears. Fight for it while it's still here, because they say our freedoms aren't there unless we fight for them. We must fight for our freedoms for them to be real. There's things you can do. Check out Due Process Guarantee Act, check out Ron Paul's bill, and yeah, we can make a difference. I've seen it happen. I've been in DC, I've seen people making appointments with their leaders. I've seen our leaders taking appointments and listening to people. Don't just talk about it, get out there and do something about it.
Underneath. Hey! What did he do? Hey, what's your name? Shame! 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 Put your hands behind your back! Hands behind your back! Hands behind your back! Keep your head down! What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, don't be a dick, man. Come on.
He's a domestic terrorist.
You're an asshole, man.
Assignment.
I don't believe. Where are you taking it, man? What proof do you have? We want to see the proof. We want to see the proof.
Don't need any.
Underneath. Where's the proof?
Look, he's just a kid.
He's like 12. Ready? How about a trial? He hasn't
We want to see the proof that he was belligerent.
He's a terrorist.
Hey, she's breaking free. Don't wait.
No! 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 What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hey!
More terrorists keep running away.
Why are you arresting us?
What did we do?
You haven't answered my question.
You're suspected domestic terrorists.
For what?
Quiet.
What evidence do you
I'm
have
not
on
a terrorist,
us?
I'm a mother.
You've done nothing.
I'm a
What evidence do you
mother.
have?
I'm
You
not
have
a
no
terrorist.
charges to file.
I'm not a
You have
terrorist.
no probable
Not
cause.
a terrorist!
The NDAA.
The NDAA!
Sections 1021 and 1022
Sections 1021 and 1022
authorize the indefinite detention
authorize the indefinite detention
of American citizens
of American citizens
by military
under
order of the executive branch.
on the order of the executive branch. The ACLU says this is a violation
Of international law.
of international law. NDAA!
We say no way.
NDAA! We say no way!
NDAA, we say no way.
I was told
When I was growing up,
that this country
it's all about our rights.
is all about our rights
To live the way we want to live.
to live the way we want to live.
Why has it changed?
Why has it changed?
Why are we now being detained?
Why are we now being detained?
Pepper spray.
Pepper spray.
Beat. Kettles.
Kettle.
For speaking our own voices.
For speaking our own voices.
This is what we were taught to believe.
This is what we were taught to believe.
Everything America represents.
Everything America represents.
So what happened?
So what happened?
This is not the America I was told to believe in.
This is not the America I was told to believe in.
Repeal the NDAA.
Repeal the NDAA.
Repeal the NDAA.
Repeal the NDAA.
Love humanity. Love humanity. Cut out